Hello, my makeup loving friends. How's it going? Welcome back. It has been, you guessed it, another week. So we have a week's worth of new makeup to talk about. With me, I have the gorgeous, transcendent, beautiful, always shows me up, Tia. Don't know why I fucking bother. All of her details are down in the description box. She has a Patreon, all that sort of thing. Go check it out. I have a lot of people to thank for tagging me in content this week. So a big thank you to Brianna, Ali, Beth, Gillian, Tia, Shanna, Lucy, Cecily, Claire, Tina, Sink, Cheryl, Lisa G, Alexis, Chrissy, Amy, Gina, Kirsten, JW, Trendstopia, Laura, Rhiannon, Makeup Release Radar, and Saz. A big thank you to you all, and a huge thank you to my Patreons, of which, happy birthday, Callie. Hurrah!
Happy birthday!
Much celebrations. And we have a theme this week, and it is Queen of the Glammed. So where that idea came from was we were talking about the new Give Me Glow blushes, and one of the shades was called Queen of the Glammed. And I thought that was kind of cool. So
we actually have like a yellow blush on.
I love it.
It's an eyeshadow, but it fits.
I like it. So we did our own thing. Tia's fucking showing me up as per usual. It's very upsetting. I glued a lot of things to my face.
Me too. I have gems and these like liner things from Shein. They're so good. You need to order some.
I have a few, actually. I have some here because I was debating putting them on.
Oh yeah, I have those too. I have like, I think I ordered like 3 different ones, and then I ordered some gems today, and I ordered the last one that I didn't have. So I really like them. I feel like they're just something different.
God damn you, Shein. You temptress.
I love
anyway. Yeah, we love Shein. It's a slightly frightening thing. Anyways, fuck it. Some of my Patreons have done their own Queen of the Glam look, so have a little gawk at that. But we do have lots to talk about, so let's talk about this first thing, because we are bougie McGee's over here, and Pat McGrath was like, hey, everybody else is doing skincare, and so do I. This is their Divine Skin Rose 001, the essence, which is like, how many of these are you planning on coming out with? So it says like, the transformative secret to hydrated, revitalized and luminous skin. The essence is formulated with 97% botanically derived ingredients that transform skin in an instant and deliver even more major results over time. Don't really know what that means. 100% say their skin feels more nourished and hydrated. 100% say their skin looks more luminous and glowing. 97% say their skin feels softer and smoother. And 94% say their skin appears more even. So it's apparently free of silicone, phthalates, all that sort of thing. And I can only imagine it's going to be a frightening cost. I think somebody at one point in my comments said something like 86 Australian dollars, and I was like,
what?
Yeah.
I don't really like an essence. It's not a serum. It's not a moisturizer. It's like, why? This is so random and just like one thing. I don't really get it. Is it like a primer or what?
I'll be honest, I know very little about skincare. I know just enough to be like, wash off your makeup using a cleanser and then put on a moisturizer. That I'm at that level. So I'm like, what is an essence? I only know vanilla essence, and that's for my baking. But I'm not going to buy $86 worth of whatever this essence is to chuck it into a cake.
Yeah,
obviously that's not what this is.
Obviously, not what it's intended for.
I'm not that stupid. I know that Daniela was saying like that apparently like rose essence is meant to be very good for the skin. So I'm kind of deferring to her knowledge on that because, you know, she does just know a lot more about these things than I do. I just kind of aimlessly bump through the night and kind of go, huh, what's this? Am I going to get it?
Probably could get it cheaper though, like something with a rose essence.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go out and buy a rose bush, chop off a couple of petals, boil them in some tea. Boom, done.
Put it on your face.
Put it onto my face. That sounds
basically the same thing.
Whoever is watching this is now just like twitching, kind of going, that is not how this is. Well, no, you don't come here for facts, and if you do, Go somewhere else
Yeah.
for actual information.
Leave now.
Don't leave. Need your validation. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with Pat McGrath. Nothing has ever really grabbed me from her collections, and like just even in terms of makeup. And I can't see the skincare being the thing that I'm going to be like, this is what I'm going to go off and get. So I don't know, just it ain't for me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, paying for me too. Like that's gonna be like at least like 80 euros or something. I'm like, I rather buy something else with that money. I don't know why.
Literally, do a
But you
Sheila
could get
haul.
a lot of other things. And I just it sounds all cool and that, but I feel like all the like claims there feel like they're trying a bit too hard. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
oh, this, and this, and like,
the
really?
last time I saw a brand doing claims like this was the Charlotte Tilbury magic lip oil bullshit. And that was nonsense. That didn't do anything of what it said it was going to do, because I did do a bad makeup science on that. But yeah,
Yeah,
anyways, fuck it. I don't want to talk about this anymore. When I put it to you guys, 12% of you love it. So we're all in a similar non-rosy boat. So there you go. MAC then are releasing their Black Panther Wakanda Forever fall collection. So this is sort of like a sneak peek type thing. So there's 2 highlighters, 3 lipsticks, and 4 volume lip glosses. I gotta say, I'm really happy that the highlighters that they have come out with are for darker skin tones. I know it seems like really like obvious, like, well, the whole cast essentially is like our people of color, but I mean, we've seen it before that people have done collections and they don't cater. So it is just good to see that a lot of these are shades that would be suitable for more dark skin tones. And I'm kind of here for it. I think that's nice. I mean, I couldn't get the highlighters or whatever, but hey, guess what? I can get highlighters in most brands, so that's not a big deal. That
yeah.
red lipstick, ho ho ho, I like
I
that.
mean, kind of, I don't know, boring to me, but it's MAC, so I mean, it's okay, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like they could have done something a little more interesting. Like,
Uh, yeah, like I see that. I think that they went with like their staple products. They went with their skin
yeah,
finishes. They always do really, really well. They went with their lipsticks. Again, they always do really,
yeah,
really, really well. And I think these are just variations of like,
yeah.
yeah,
They always do that kind of. I feel like with MAC collections, they just do variation of the like good products that sell out. I kind of wish that those um 3 volume lip glosses would have been a matte liquid lipsticks, maybe like the dark navy and the purple could be like a liquid lipstick, and then maybe 2 glosses,
yeah.
because those colors, I
Oh, I
mean,
know. They would be really nice, wouldn't they? I don't think it's like bad, and I think it's quite smart in the sense that they're using the stuff that they're known for. This could potentially put out their products to a wider audience. Not that there's many people who
yeah,
don't know what MAC is, but I think it's a safe one. They're hedging their bets. Like, it makes sense from a business point of view. Is it setting the makeup world alight? No. But, it is what it is, like, But when I put it to you guys, 25% of you love it. So, kind of same thing that we're kind of like, hey, we've seen it before. And speaking of fucking seen it before, oh my God. I went on a rant about this on TikTok. I got quite a few people kind of like commenting under that. This is fucking nonsense. This is Colourpop, and this is their apricot me not, which I'm going to say it again. I don't understand what that pun is meant to be. Like, you know how they always try and do those like little puns?
yeah,
Doesn't make sense to me there. Anyways, they're coming out with a really shitty palette, which swatches badly, some highlighters, some fresh kiss, what I thought was a concealer, but was actually like a lip mask, and some super shock shadows, which, by the way, when you see them swatched, 2 of the shades look exactly the fucking same.
yeah. Oh yeah, I don't get it. I'm like, this is very like basic. It's like I don't understand what was the need for this. What was the thought behind this? Like, this is the thing we need in our like makeup line that they went in the boardroom. Like it doesn't like click on my head because this is like the stuff they done 10 million times before. So
Yeah.
I mean the highlighters, super shock highlighters, they look kind of cool, but they have ready.
Yeah. Like
And they're
I
really
am,
going on with those fresh dishes. They're like in every effing collection these days.
and I never hear anyone talk about them. So
Neither.
I'm like, dude, stop trying to make fetch happen. You know,
Yeah.
stop it. I am at this point where I'm just getting ridiculously angry with Colourpop. You know, I am just like, stop it. This is all
Same.
ridiculous. Like you said, it's been done a minimum of 10 million times. Like, and better. They've done this better before. This
Yeah,
is
and like
all,
even with like if you think they wanted to do like apricot collection, they could have like why is the palette so lackluster?
it's so
Like
muted.
come on, so muted. Like and then like it doesn't have really that much depth in it. It's like I guess it's good if you want to get like a really basic everyday palette. I mean, I guess it's fine for that, but they've done this 10 million times before, so you probably already have that if you like Colourpop or buy their stuff. So,
I feel like calling this basic is an insult to basic.
yeah, I just
Shit. It's just shit. That's what it is.
so over it. Boring,
No. It's fucking,
uninteresting.
yeah, look, straight into the bin. They need to stop. I need them to just take a fucking holiday for the next couple
Yeah,
of months and just not do anything, please. The world does not need more of this absolute nonsense floating around. And I don't want to
definitely.
talk about this anymore. And when I put it to you guys, 15% of you love it, which, can I be frank, is 15% more of you than there should be.
Yeah,
You need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and question your life
exactly.
choices. However, let's talk about something that is actually
Oh,
nice, and I am excited about. This is Gourmand Girls Cosmetics, and this is the Galactic Gourmand palette. It's a 6-pan eyeshadow palette. There's 4 duochromes and there's 2 multichromes, and it is available now if you want to get your sticky little mitts on it. It's $34.99. There's lots of different codes. I'm going to put them down below so you can kind of have a little look at them. We have said this so many times before that if you're going to fucking come out with a multichrome or a duochrome palette, just do it. Don't faff
yeah,
around putting in mattes or whatever. Just commit to a full multichrome duochrome palette. And here we have a brand who's actually fucking listening and kind of going, hey, guess what? I'm going to do that. And it's nice and small, so you could actually travel with that. It's not so big and cumbersome.
yeah.
It's going to be difficult.
It's not that expensive either for like 6 multi duochrome shades. Not that expensive. Also, this palette was actually like made, and if you any of you follow Kerry on YouTube, on her like YouTube live, they were like choosing the shades, like Kerry named this palette. So like it's a little bit like special for that reason
Yeah.
because it's like one of the sausages and then labelers and all of this big makeup group that we're all in. So I feel like those shades look at the
Yeah.
M81 and like that is it that comet or something like that tealy blue like
Yeah.
all of the shades I would use every single shade
Absolutely. I
that
think it was
palette.
really well chosen, really well curated. Like this is it. This is how you do it. And I think you've hit on the whole thing of like part of why we love makeup is the community that we can get around this, and this is something
Yeah,
like a physical representation of that. And I'm like, I'm here for it. I think it's fucking
yeah, I feel
spectacular.
like with Gourmande Girls she's like really getting like other makeup artists, makeup lovers, makeup enthusiasts involved with her brand. I feel like that's really special to
Yeah,
like see. Like, and it's not about like how big you like. I don't think she like look at it how big your like Instagram or YouTube or something is. If she has a relationship with you, she's gonna ask your advice and
yeah.
anything, and just feel like that's so nice.
But even we've said this so many times before as well, is like our brand's actually listening to consumers. And this is the brand that is, they're actually actively looking for
Yeah,
information of like, what do you guys want? What do you think would be a good color story? And like, that's what we need in In a
Yeah.
fucking world where Colourpop is coming out with their 5 millionth palette of nonsense, here we have like a brand that's actually thinking about what they're coming out with and being really mindful and like, yeah, they could have come
Yeah.
out with like say maybe a £20 palette, but it wouldn't have made sense. They curated
Yeah.
it down to £6 so that it's actually to a point that most people could potentially go and have a little splurge and get this as their
Yeah.
special add-on palette. I'm here for it. I think that's brilliant.
I'm really excited
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, same. Like I don't have anything negative to say. What I did find interesting though was when I put it to you guys, 45% loved it, which naughty, naughty. But I think again, not everyone agrees with me when I say things like, don't bother putting mattes into these things. They kind of go, I can't
Yeah.
look out of this, which that's not the purpose of that palette. It isn't.
Yeah.
It's
Not everyone loves like a fully shimmer palette.
yeah.
And like also it's opinions. Not
Yeah.
everyone's gonna like everything.
And
But
sometimes
I
your opinion is wrong.
yeah, with this one I feel like it's a bit wrong.
Yeah, just a bit.
It's just a bit.
Yeah, a bit. Oh God, this next one, right? I'm already sighing because I'm at that point where I can't really do Made by Mitchell. And I don't want to say the word blush, but I am. So, anyways, he put this like video up on the Made by Mitchell thing, and it was like in black and white, and they were like, "We're coming out with something," and basically, it's oh, fuck me, I have to say it, blush lights. It's basically their blushes, but like with a highlighty thing to them, which I think is actually really clever because I love a glowy blush. I think that's like where fucking dreams are made of. And the shade that they have shown there does look really, really pretty. I like the
Um,
look of it. However, I can't fucking stand Made by Mitchell, and I'm not giving him my money at this point. His customer service is a joke. So bad. So no, they're rude.
yeah, I wouldn't order from his side. I just but like I don't know how it's these days, but when they launched the first things, I waited for ages. It
Sure,
might be different now, but
I
if
bought
I
stuff
like
like I bought stuff in their Black Friday sale in November, and it didn't even arrive by. I think it only half of it arrived because it didn't fill the full order.
yeah,
Half of it arrived by the 22nd of December.
yeah, they're still definitely struggling with that side of the business. But I feel like this is very smart
Yeah,
launch from him. Um, People really like the blush contour bronzing things. I really like the
yeah,
blushes. I haven't tried the contour or the bronzers
yeah.
yet. But I really do like Mango Daiquiri is one of my favorite. I'm actually wearing it a bit today. One of my favorite like liquid blushes. So I mean, if I see this somewhere and I'm gonna buy something, might add them like from I think Speak Perfect's mega sell these. I
I
think.
think so. Yeah.
Ooh, actually, we have like a Finnish site that stocks Metro now, so
Oh yes,
might
because
have a
Jasmine was saying that, and I was like,
yeah,
oh, interesting.
so
Um,
might have a little peek at there when they come there. But like, I'm interested.
Yeah,
I'm not saying no.
I think his liquid products are the best stuff that he has. I think his eyeshadow palettes are hit and miss and are just a bit I'm not impressed by them essentially. But I think the liquid products, yeah, he does well with those and I think that's like where his strengths are. So like I don't hate
Yeah,
it in that sense. But I don't know. I don't know where I stand with it. But you guys really went for it because 59% of you said that you were excited. So
yeah, I'm not
uh,
surprised.
yeah, and I love that we're talking about being excited and then we're talking about a product now that will plump you up. So that's not at all sexual. This is Too Faced and some new lip injections. Yay! I love
Are
that they
these new
say,
though?
well, they have them in like new what flavors, colors, shades, whatever. And I love how they say they leave your lips feeling hydrated, plumped, softer and smoother. And I'm like, do they not just cause pain? Because that's been my
Like,
experience.
I'm 100% sure we've seen these shades before then. Like, talked about these before.
Look,
Like,
Too Faced just
that
keeps
purple.
coming out with the same
I
thing.
remember because I said that the purpley shade is actually, like, the shades were pretty.
Mm.
But I was like, I don't want the pain,
Yeah.
These are not new.
Do you know what I
I
think?
don't
No. What I think has happened was, you know how Too Faced are the worst for sneak peeking about 5 million years beforehand?
Oh, it might be that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, this nonsense is available now for $33. Yeah, $33 for one, not all four. One.
That's wow.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Isn't it?
Like, I know people say that this actually work. Like, I've seen people use it and actually like plumps your lips. But like, I don't know if I would pay that much for, like, it doesn't last. I don't think it would last that
No.
long.
You'd
Like,
have
you
to
would
put
have to
someone in with it.
reapply and be in pain all
Would
the
it not be
time.
cheaper to just over time get lip plumpers?
Yeah, probably. And to be fair, I feel like usually when I've seen people use these and when they like, you can really see results, most of the people have lip plumpers.
Ah.
So I'm skeptic with these things. Like, I kind of want to try it to see if it would actually do something to my lips. But then on the other hand, I would be like, if it wouldn't work, then I would be like $33 down and be like,
Yeah, because what could you really do with it then? Like, it's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to use a gloss, like, just like for like, I think with this it's just that it plumps you. Don't want to be in pain if it doesn't do anything for you,
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'm skeptic.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. When I put it to you guys, 19% of you loved it. And I mean, we talked about like Danessa Merrick's coming out with their Miracle Balm last week, and it seems this is the theme for this summer. It's all going to be balms. This is Jones Road Beauty, and they've come out with 12 shades of tinted moisture balm. They're $44 each. It apparently includes like jojoba oil and sodium hyaluronate. They say that it's a light to medium coverage as well. Right, here's something that I thought was really quite interesting that somebody pointed out to me on the TikTok. They said that it was quite interesting that the paler shades were all kind of named after like colors, porcelain, fair, light. But then when you got to the dark shades, they were named after food, which seemed kind of weird and a bit, yeah. I was like, oh, that's actually quite interesting. I don't know what the fuck that means or why we're differentiating based on that, but an interesting observation. I will also say that a lot
It's
of
kind of weird that it changed, and even with the like, they have like one shade like from the deep range that is deep.
Yeah.
Then the others are like chestnut, espresso, then pecan, honey, cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. This look kind of nice
They
though.
do.
Pictures that their skin looks amazing,
Doesn't it?
but it's definitely edited.
I mean, yeah, of course. Like, they're trying to sell their products. They're not going to be giving us like
Yeah.
realistic pictures.
But I like that they have a variation of like different ages, different
Yeah.
skin type, different ethnicities there. So I like that they're like not doing just like the basic.
It's nice to see the inclusion like factor of it there. I do find it interesting though that a lot of the darker skin tones are very red leaning. So I don't know if they've managed to
That's like a very big issue with like deep foundation shades. Usually, like, I was watching someone's video who is like a very deep skinned, and she was like, it's so rare to have like the right undertones. Like, they just can't seem to get it right. And they do look like really like red. All of them, like from the, like, if you start looking from the shade pecan to espresso, they all look very red.
Yeah.
So maybe they need to work on a little bit from the undertones.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So just I think a little bit more consideration, because even for me, I don't think any of those would fit me. They all look a little bit too dark.
But I feel like the light shades. Well, this is light coverage though, so it might work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take that chance. When I put it to you guys, 19% of you loved it. Now we're on to another new one. This is from Glasgow, and this is their Sky collection, which is available now. They are $42 US each. So there's two different types of palettes. One is it Dancing in the Sky, and then one is like something about rainbows. I don't know. My brain has fallen away like wet pieces of cake, mostly because I'm looking at this. And look, if you know me, you know I'm looking at that green palette going, nom 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 nom. They've done what we said before of just being smart and bringing all of the shimmers together and just doing it. I think that's smart. It's quite affordable, $42. And hey, guess what? Our girl Tia has an affiliate link. Yeah, bitches.
I really like these.
Yeah.
Like I can't afford them now, but I do. Like I kind of the green. Like I'm having a hard time to choose.
Yeah.
Because I really like the green and like the blue and like that one, but I also like the one with the like more rainbowish colors. They're both so beautiful. And I've really been wanting to try something from Glasgow for ages. They're like Swedish indie brand, so just been so interested. I might pick some of these up at some point, not now, but at some point.
And like I said, if you are interested in picking up any of these, then use Tia's affiliate link. It's down in the description box. Hashtag treat yourself. That's all I ask. You know, I think this is smart. It makes an awful lot of sense. Like you said, I mean, I like the green the most, but that's because I'm a green hoe. Like, is anyone that surprised? But that kind of rainbow thing, yeah, that does it for me as well. I'm not against it. But interestingly, when I put it to you guys, again, it was a split. 47% of you loved it. And I think it's the exact same thing that we saw with the Gourmand girls, of people kind of going, I couldn't make a full look out of this, which I get it. Because that's
I've been like really into though. Like I really want a palette with just like these special shimmer shades. I have all the mattes that I need. Like I have so many palettes. That's why I've been really like loving these launches with like these kinds of palettes, because I feel like they made an awful lot of sense.
Yeah, I think this is for like the really, like I think this is for the really established makeup user, as in they've had a lot to their collection and they're not just buying for the sake of buying, they're getting their special pieces.
Yeah.
Like, that's who this is for. So I think it's clever. Like I like it. So that's all that really matters, you know? And Christ, can we really go through a week without talking about Makeup Revolution? It seems not. This is their Hot Shot collection. They have two little 9-pan palettes. There's the Watermelon Breeze, and then there's the Passion Fire, whatever the fuck that means. And they're €8.99 each. They have their Kombucha Kiss palette, and that is like a much bigger palette. Then they have a highlighter palette, and they have two different glosses and a primer and all these other fucking pieces of nonsense that nobody should really care about. But I mean, look, it's affordable. Like I hate with a passion that Kombucha Kiss palette.
Only positive thing that I have to say about this is that the lip gloss, the shot something plumping lip gloss, like look at the packaging with the like pink and the red flame.
Yeah, it's cute.
I really like that. Anything else, I'm like boring.
Yeah,
I don't like it at all. Like these palettes look so like they put like colorful shades in it, but for some reason it looks so lackluster to me. Like,
I think it's because when you look at this, you couldn't really do anything cohesive with it.
Yeah.
And there's no depth. Like if you're looking at the Watermelon Breeze,
none.
It's all along the same kind of color spectrum in terms of like a medium amount of depth.
Yeah. I hate when brands do that. Like I hate it so much because then the palette is like, for me, it's just useless.
Yeah.
If there's like a color story that I really like for example, I feel like this palette, this doesn't have that much depth. Well, it does have like couple of like deeper, but it's like kind of like medium shades all. Not
and you
really
can go in with a black.
light, but this is so pretty. Like I feel like they have so much variation between like tones of pink and
Yeah.
like all of that. And you can just this is for me more like a companion palette. So if I really like a color story, I could go with these like not enough depth palettes or like not enough variation. But like these just look I'm sorry, they're not it.
No.
Even the color stories, like that watermelon breeze, like ew. It just looks ugly to me. It
Yeah.
does.
I mean, that is the word for it. It feels very kiddie, like kids makeup. And it's not even
Yeah.
the I Heart Revolution brand. This is the Makeup Revolution. So
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sure this was like I Heart Revolution.
I know.
What?
I
What
know.
are they doing?
I know they're actually getting confused between their very many sub
Yeah, they
brands.
have so many brands they can like even themselves they can keep up like what theme goes with what brand.
It's bad. It's bad. I don't like it. I don't want it. I put it to you guys. I don't know what you guys think of it yet because I only put it up like a couple of hours ago, but I'm going to put it onto the screen as to what you thought of it. And now, as a little palette cleanser for you having to deal with Makeup Revolution, here is Tia and Kat. Which one is it? Is it
Like
Freya?
no,
No.
that
She's like,
was
no.
Freya, yeah.
That was
She's
Freya.
actually the exactly the same. Like I weighted them both like couple like last week I think. They were both exactly 2.8 kilograms.
I can't believe you shared their weight.
I'm
You're
like, when did Freya get so big?
I
She's
remember
like,
when she was
you're
a little
big,
baby.
mom.
Yeah. I also have Cece here, but she's currently looking out the window and she has been going at a couple
Oh,
of
I love
pigeons.
when they do that.
Yeah. She's all like, I'm a big brave hunter. Anyways, let's get back into it. This was again announced just before we sat down to film, and this is a Charlotte Tilbury of the fancy pants, you know? And she's coming out with 4 different bronzers. I know you're thinking to yourself, of course, we're coming into holiday, we're gonna look glowing and bronzy, like we've actually seen the sun, said the Irish woman. And she's kind of done that thing of like a lot of brands are kind of going, hey, here's some face products and we've put some skincare shit into it. And she's like, I put a hyaluronic acid into it. And I'm like, does that actually work? But
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Like, does it actually work in like powder bronzer, or like powder blush products? Like, does it make an actual difference, or is it just like, ooh, we have this fancy ingredient
Yeah.
here that we can like hype up people to buy it because ooh, it has hyaluronic acid in it.
Exactly. Like it's one of those things that's almost like a buzzword. And I'm like, what does this even mean at
I
this
feel
point?
like also it's like when hyaluronic acid, it's like really like a star product these days, and people like put it in everything.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we see it in every single product you can imagine,
Yeah.
like that you put on your face, and you're like, does that
Yeah. I've
really
seen it
do
being put into
anything?
blushes and stuff recently. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. But here's the thing. When you look at that, you kind of go, okay, it's a bronzer. I don't get excited about bronzers. $55.
Doesn't Charlotte Tilbury have a bronzer like those big ones?
Oh, who even knows?
Already she has like she has those like big ones like Hollywood. It's like in the same like a gold package in
I
like
know the one. Yeah, yeah. Bear with me. It says it's a cream bronzer.
oh now it makes sense a bit.
We've
Now
gotten
it
to the
makes
bottom of it.
sense.
There we go.
Yeah,
Look, we got there in the end, lads. The day that I start to spend $55 for a fucking bronzer is the day that I need my head examined.
yeah, like is it that good though? Like I used today like a W7 cream bronzer. It's
Yeah.
like under €5. It's a huge tub. It's good. I love my Primark bronze web. It's really good. Am I gonna go and buy like a 50 something euro cream bronzer? No. No, I'm not. No, 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 no.
Can you
Like
imagine
I
trying to
think
explain that to Pavo?
yeah. No, no, no. It's like no.
What have you done? Like at least with an eyeshadow palette, you're like, I have things. Whereas this is the
Yeah.
one I don't. Like,
I feel like
mm,
bronzer is like that type of a product that, like, what, that you're not gonna see it that much. Like for me, I like kind of value the things. Like, okay, eyeshadow, you can see it really when
yeah,
it's on your face. Like a highlighter, like a lip product or something like that, that you can actually see. But like a bronzer, yeah, you can see it, but can you really tell? Are
yeah.
you wearing like a €5 or a €50 cream bronzer on
Well,
your face?
all I'm saying is I cannot remember the last time that I asked somebody, "Oh my God, I love your bronzer. What are you
Yeah.
wearing?"
But I can appreciate that some people just like to indulge and like treat themselves,
Yeah,
buy something nice. If this the only cream bronzer you're gonna use, why not buy it if you like it? Like I know people really like Charlotte Tilbury's like products, so it's probably not gonna be bad.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you wanna treat yourself, then do it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't have enough money to be fair.
Yeah.
And even if I did, I don't think I would still get it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be top of my list. Like it's look, it is what it is. This was just put out just before we sat down to film. So I'm gonna be putting on the screen now what you guys think. I would imagine the price has frightened you. But that does mean we're on to some sneak peeks. And Be Perfect put this out, kind of going, oh, we're doing a collab. Who could it possibly be with? And obviously the eyeshadow that she is on, it's indicative of the shades that are in the palette. I will say, doesn't the packaging look very, very pretty? Very,
It
very
looks
nice.
very
Yeah,
like the packaging gives me like jewel tones. It gives me like sunset eyes. It gives me like those deep colors. What's it gonna be inside? I don't know. Like the eyes look very pretty though. Like I really
yeah.
like the eyeshadow. It looks nice, but I don't know. We'll
They
see.
revealed it.
Oh,
So we can actually talk about that now.
okay, yeah.
So actually, as we're filming, they've just released it, and can I just say, this reminds me very, very much of the Beauty Bay Jade Pearl Wall palette. There's a lot of colours that are very, very similar, like even that kind of a neon-y, chartreusey, yellowy green. Like, they already have this.
I
Um,
like half palette. Like I like it has like blues, greens, it
the
has a
bottom
couple of
part.
neons, some pinks, some purples. Really pretty, like a magenta shimmer. I like those, but it has too many neutrals for
Yeah,
my liking. I'm getting a little bit into neutrals, but I feel like I have this already from the BPerfect palettes that I do own.
yeah.
I have all the like except the first carnival. I have the manifest dream big, so I feel like I'm covered with that. It's not gonna be something I'm gonna be picking up, but I'm glad that they're collabing with someone new.
Yeah. And well
I've
done
never
her. It's
heard of
always
her
nice to
though,
see that. No, I don't know her either, but like
but
best of
her
luck to her.
makeup is really pretty and she's really beautiful.
Yeah.
So
God darn her. I'm not at all jealous at
yeah,
all. Yeah, it's not a palette for me. It hasn't turned my head. Um, I've also had so many issues with Be Perfect in the past that I am quite reluctant to go near them unless it's another Stacey Marie. Just because I
yeah,
love Stacey Marie and I'm like, I want to fucking support her because I'm an idiot.
yeah,
Um, but we now know what it looks like. But when I put it to you guys initially, you guys were 54% excited, but we'll soon know what you guys think of it now that it has actually been
yeah.
revealed. And we're finishing up on one more thing. This is Huda, and they are coming out with apparently a new full filter concealer. It's apparently going to give us a luminous matte finish, and that's all we know. We don't know anything about price, when it's coming out, whatever. Don't even know anything
But
about shade range.
don't they have a full filter concealer already?
Yeah, they do. They definitely
Oh
have a
yeah,
full
because they
filter
have like
foundation.
different finishes on the foundation, so this is like,
Yeah, this is
I
the.
mean, luminous matte finish, whatever that means.
Does that is that not like an oxymoron? You can't really be luminous and
It's
matte.
like I hate when brands do that. It's luminous matte. It usually means it's like a skin finish, soft matte, like that kind of. But luminous matte, it's like
But it
no.
it contradicts itself.
Yeah,
You
I
can't be
have
luminous
even
and
like a
matte.
bronzer, I think, from Essence, and it says luminous matte bronzer powder. And I'm like, what are you?
What even are you doing?
Yeah. I just like, why couldn't they like be like soft matte skin finish or something like that? Luminous matte, you're just confusing people. It's not gonna be luminous and matte. It can't be that.
Yeah.
That's I hate when brands do that, but I mean,
Yeah, I get very caught up in the semantics of it. It kind of bugs me. But like,
yeah,
I also am like, I have a lot of concealers. So
yeah.
to hide
And
all the
I
levels.
really have some concealers that I want to like. I'm really loving the Cat Trees True Skin at the moment, but the concealers I really want to try is the Kat Von D Good Apple and the NYX Bear with, is it Bear with
Bear
NYX?
with me. Yeah.
Yeah, and ABH concealer. Those are the ones I would probably buy if I'm gonna buy a new concealer. But like, I don't know. I wouldn't. This is not on my radar.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
Same.
see.
Yeah. I'm kind of a similar opinion. Anyways, when we put it to you guys, this is what you thought. Again, don't know, but yeah, that's it. That means we're on to my favorite comment of the week, and this is from the lovely Ilya, who says, "Releases and rants, aka gun to my head makeup choices." That's right. Every week we engage in makeup roulette with varying levels of consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, lads, that is it. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you can see more of whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing over here. And do please share, because sharing is caring, unless, of course, it's an STD, in which case, wrap it up. Don't be gross. But that's the end of the video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye.